Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful studio audience with us here tonight at the Sunset Gower Studios. Nice to have you with us here on Hollywood Headliners on this Thursday evening, the 10th of October. Tonight, busy night here on Hollywood Headliners. That stunning Guinness Stout commercial. I don't know if you've been watching any sports. That Guinness Stout commercial is really awesome. It's running currently. It's amazing. We're going to speak to the brand director from the ad agency that put that together. It's a really cool spot. Also, Al Jean, who is the executive producer of The Simpsons, is going to be with us tonight. He's going to talk about the imminent death of one of the Simpsons.
What?
Yes.
What?
Which character? Which character is going to die? And also a tribute to famed Hollywood director Stanley Kramer with his wife and his daughter. And they are going to be with us this evening. But first, here is Andy and Say Rose with our Hollywood Headliners News of the Week. Hi, guys.
Hello.
All right, who wants to start? Andy, I think traditionally you do.
So does that mean I get to start this time?
No, you have to sit there and listen.
Oh,
Well,
Of course.
Yeah.
come down.
times are tough. All right, Andy's got his glasses on. He's ready to launch.
I
and
can see.
Here we go.
A daytime TV show starring Katie Couric was supposed to be a slam dunk. After all, America loved her as host of the Today Show.
Yeah.
But the transition to an afternoon has proven pretty tough for Katie Couric.
Really?
Ratings for her show have not lived up to expectation, and there's been a lot of executive turmoil behind the scenes.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by executive turmoil?
That
Drama?
means executive producers let go by the week.
And what kind of a sign generally is that here in Hollywood?
Well, do you have any death music?
Do you have...
Funereal?
It's a little bit like being on the Titanic deck and seeing that Don Iceberg coming right
I hear
out.
the musicians. I hear the violins.
Yep.
Our pal, Alex Ben Block at The Hollywood Reporter, wrote a real interesting piece this morning. He says the odds of a third season of her show are long indeed. And if she does disappear, don't be surprised if she's resurrected at a friend of hers network at CNN, where it's run by Jeff Zucker.
Oh, Jeff Zucker, who was her executive producer on the Today Show.
They came up together on the Today Show, and
I really like Katie. I think she's amazing. I'm not so sure I'm crazy about this show because it has to fit into that typical daytime
Right.
format of a lot of...
Latifah's doing pretty good.
Yeah, she's doing good. She's
You know
got good
that?
energy.
Yeah,
But Katie's going to shine. She's very, very successful, I think.
yeah. And actually, there's a lot of executive turmoil in late night at Arsenio. Their EP just left as well.
Uh-oh.
But who knows?
Yep.
Who knows?
Yeah. There's no turmoil here at Hollywood Headliners.
Oh, no.
Never.
There's nobody to fire.
And speaking of cable news, CNN is launching its first sports show called Unguarded with Rachel Nichols. Zucker, who we just mentioned, says, quote, "Another key step in CNN's evolution towards a range of compelling storytelling. Nichols spent 9 years as a correspondent for ESPN. Her new show premieres Friday, October 25th. And Alec Baldwin has sat down for many, quote, frustrating and unsatisfactory interviews, as he calls them.
Yeah.
So he's eager to get it right.
None of which were here on Hollywood Headliners
No.
because we tried to book him. We can't get him.
He has a new show on MSNBC. It launches mañana. He wants to do a show that was more like how he would
Really
be
looking forward to
treated
the 14th.
if he were the guest on a show. Here's a quote from Mr. Baldwin.
Okay.
"It was a very tedious format, and the entertainment press is just the worst of all. 90% of them," that's you and me, right, "are just going through the motions."
Wait.
I resemble that remark. I resent that remark.
I do too. You know, that's why we're breaking new ground on this show.
Yeah, that's true. He says that won't be the case when he asks the questions on Up Late with Alec Baldwin, his new weekly current events and culture talk show.
I'm
Now
excited.
he's going up against, Jon Stewart and
Yeah.
Bill Maher.
Can I just tell
see
you
what happens.
I'm just going to say one thing. Everybody thinks it's easy. And it ain't easy. I've been
Yeah.
chewed out so many times by producers trying to teach me how to be a good talk show host. It's unbelievable.
I think I was one of them.
Yeah, you were. You had me in tears many times.
NBC Universal has announced this is pretty cool. They've announced a new partnership with Twitter that will bring its TV shows to social media. Twitter will have a new feature called See It, SEEIT, that will be made available, easy for you to say,
Yeah, right.
to customers of Xfinity. Starting in November, the feature will allow audiences to access TV shows, movies, and sports directly from a tweet.
Wow.
When you click the See It button, you can access live TV, you can set a DVR, you can enable a reminder, you can buy movie tickets, and you can have your lawn mowed. No, you can buy theater tickets through Fandango. Among the shows will be available on Twitter include The Voice, The Blacklist, Chicago Fire, The Michael J. Fox Show, Sunday Night Football, and The Today Show.
Okay, I'm going to have to take Say out for coffee just so she can explain to me what you just reported in that story.
It's pretty cool.
Is it cool?
It is cool.
TV via
I don't know
Twitter.
how it will translate, but it's a good idea.
Hey, great. Just more ways to get media. My head is going to explode.
And this is, you'll relate to this one. This is a flashback. NBC, which has brought us Ironside, which was a
Which has had-
remake of a show from the
40s. No, 60s, I think.
70s.
Yeah.
Raymond Burr, white man in a wheelchair. Now
Yeah.
it's not. Anyway, the same network is developing a sequel to Remington Steele.
Yeah.
Remember Remington Steele?
Right, with my buddy Pierce Brosnan.
Sorry, Stephanie Zimbalist and Pierce Brosnan. They played PIs.
Yep.
And apparently they got married. I don't remember that story arc. But anyway, this version will be a half-hour sitcom that will follow the daughter of Remington Steele and Stephanie Zimbalist as she reopens her parents' detective agency.
Maybe she can get together with Amber Tamlin, the daughter of Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men.
Oh,
Spin
that's interesting.
off.
Yeah, and they could do like a spin-off. Exactly. I love that.
And you want to move on to say?
Yeah, let's say
Oh, I get some time this week.
Just a little bit.
just barely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
under
I'll,
a minute
I'll
probably.
keep it quick.
Yeah.
I have all the fun news, of course.
Oh, ouch.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Burn.
Ooh. Oh.
Starting with-
Sounds like turmoil in the executive producer ranks at the Hollywood Headliners show.
Starting with Miley
Hopefully the
Cyrus.
executive producer will be ankling soon.
Yeah, right.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
She was just offered a porn deal.
Oh,
However-
Isn't that what she's been doing?
No, and it's not supposed to be in front of the camera, but rather behind as a director. Game Link Media, who I guess produces lots of porn, which I'm not familiar
with no
with.
idea.
I
No
have no
idea.
I don't either. Never
nope.
heard of them.
They offered her $1 million to become the
One.
director.
$1 million.
$1 million. That is a lot of zeros.
That's $83,333.33 a month if you want to break it down on an annualized basis.
There you go. Miley could be one rich lady. And they said she would get complete creative control over the style of the video what went down. They do want it to be pretty extreme. And she has not responded yet.
She's
still
she
thinking about
might
it.
be twerking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, with her twerky agent.
Yeah. So another...
What you think that would be a good move for her?
It's just this company looking for PR.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a good move for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
Because we could offer her like $100 to come down here and just shoot a video with Amber.
Did you see her interview with who did she? Matt Lauer.
No.
I didn't.
Show.
What'd she say?
Oh,
I
she
heard
says,
it was good, though.
he was talking to her about, you're so sexually active, for a 20-year-old, and she goes, well, after 40, it's all gone. And so he's like, well, how old do you think I am? And she's like, 42. He's good girl. But then today, I think it's Suzanne Summers came out and just bitch slapped her. Saying, sex after 40, I don't know how old she is.
Right.
She's
60
something.
something. Yeah.
I do it 3 times a day.
Whoa. Good for her.
I'm talking about Suzanne Summers, not me. If
I got confused there for a second. I'm glad you clarified that.
Yeah.
Or Dr. Drew. I hear he's
Oh,
healthy.
yeah.
That's my buddy. Watch what you're talking. Okay, say that was pretty good. What else you got?
Another Disney trio, the Jonas Brothers.
Oh.
They may be breaking up for good.
Oh, no.
No more Jonas Brothers. Miley's going her own way. The Jonas Brothers are going their own way.
What do you think happened there?
Apparently, they had a tour starting this Friday, and they canceled it today.
Well, wait a minute. Today's only Thursday.
Right. So, a lot of forethought went into that one. But, yeah, they say that they just aren't getting along creatively. They all have different ideas.
No, that's
which
not what happened. That's not what happened. One of the brothers is hitting on another brother's girlfriend.
Wife, yeah.
Yeah, or
Oh,
wife
I
or
like
whatever.
that.
Yeah, that's got to be it because it's not creative difference. They've been born together. They'd have more of a justified fight over who got more mashed potatoes at dinner.
Right. But
Who's the one that's already like a Broadway star?
I think the youngest one,
Jonas, Joe.
there's Nick, Joe, and
Larry,
the other one.
Mo.
Yeah, it sounds like the
Hey,
Three
Mo.
Stooges.
Yeah, but so this could be the end of a very beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful
you like the
relationship.
Jonas Brothers?
I've listened to the Jonas Brothers.
Who do you like better, the Jonas Brothers or Hanson?
Hanson for life.
Jesus.
That was my bread and butter when I was in the 3rd grade.
I know. Hey, I got a couple of things
Or
here.
Nelson.
Just some rating stuff from some of the stuff on Tuesday night, just to keep on tap, because we talked a little bit last week about the fall
Right,
shows.
right,
yeah.
right.
ABC's Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. down 15% over last week.
Wow.
But it matched The Voice, which is pretty good, and then they tied in male demos. And say, you were telling me about Brooklyn Nine-Nine over on Fox?
with Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
Up 7% over last
I loved
week.
it. I
It's
loved
funny,
it.
yeah.
I watched through. Yeah.
And I watched Robin Williams show.
Oh, you did?
And
Crazy
The
laughed.
Crazy Ones, yeah, okay.
I legitimately laughed.
I watched Dad's and I did not laugh.
No, but it held steady.
got-
It held steady
Did
over
it?
last
It
week.
has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Gee, that's not great. But you know what the hottest show is right now? It's over
Hollywood
on
Headliners?
the second,
Hollywood
right in
Headliners.
back of Hollywood Headliners. Fox News Channel's new primetime lineup with Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly, she scored the top 25 to 54 ratings in cable news with the Kelly File. And she's getting like 623,000 viewers. That's a lot. She's up 116% in the demo from the first night. So on Monday night, she was up, for Tuesday night, she was up 116%.
Opposite end of the spectrum?
Yeah.
Al Jazeera. Registering zeros.
No.
Zeros.
Now, Hollywood Headliners is actually doing better than Al Jazeera. And my buddy Ali Valshi, who's been with us a couple of times, is over there. So,
I hope
whatever.
he's surviving.
Yeah, okay. All right, guys, let's take a little break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Guinness Stout commercial tonight. We've got Al Jean from The Simpsons coming up in just a little bit. And a wonderful tribute to one of the best directors ever in Hollywood, Stanley Kramer. It's all coming up on Hollywood Headliners.